Okay, so I just lay my two pieces of fabric down, printed side and printed side on the insides facing each other, and then the ugly sides on the outside. And I don't really do any measuring, I just kind of eyeball it. And it's approximately 11 inches this direction and 7 inches this direction. And if you fold a regular bandana in thirds and then in half, it'll give you 6 pieces. So the first thing I do is sew my long ends. And again, I'm not like real precise with this. I just do it. So we're gonna go ahead and start sewing here. Do you want to pause it or no? Alright, so I've sewed my 2 long edges and then just flip it right side out. And if you would iron it, I'm sure it would look a little better, but I just kind of roughly place it like that. And then I use hair ties on the ends, and I just wanted to show these because they're really, really good. They're like super soft and comfortable. They do have this little bead on them that I have to cut out. But they're really soft and they don't hurt at all. But I'm just going to be using regular hair ties for now. And cut them. And then for these edges, I just fold in a little bit to give you a clean edge. And I am doing this one kind of quickly for the sake of the video, so. Alright, so these, like I said, I'm doing really fast, so they may not be the prettiest, but I just stick the rubber band hair tie inside of there with the edges folded under, and start doing a little bit of sewing and reverse it and go over the hair tie about 3 times to make sure it's in really good. Okay, and then continue folding these under, and then you're going to take your tucks as you sew. So there's a couple different ways I do it. Sometimes I do 3 tucks all in the same direction, and then what I've been doing lately is just 2 tucks facing each other. You can kind of measure and find where the center is, or just eyeball it. I'm just eyeballing this one. So I folded them in towards the center, and then before you get to the end, you'll want to tuck your hair tie in, and then continue sewing, and then go in reverse to make sure it's secure. Alright, that's one side done. And then we're going to do the same with the other side. Alright, so I went ahead and sewed both sides. They both have the elastic in. These two I folded just 2 tucks, folding in towards the middle, so they'll open up like that. And I did do others where I do 2 or 3 tucks going in the same direction. It's kind of hard to see because of the way I sew the center, but here you can kind of see there's multiple going in the same direction, or 2 going in opposite directions. Alright, so then the next step that I do is to try to make it curved so that it forms around the nose and the chin. To do that, you just fold it, and you want your, I don't know, ugly side, I guess, on the outside. And you're just going to sew it kind of like a C, and try to get close, really close here, shave off a little here, and shave off a little at the bottom. And this is just something I just kind of eyeball and do. I don't know, it may not be perfect, but I haven't really had a problem with it yet, so. And then when you fold it right, you now have it curved. If you want to, you can trim out all of this extra material, and then you can cut this here and get rid of all of this extra. And then do the same up here, and then it just gives you a little less bulk on the inside. And then you can do like a zigzag pattern if you want to. Alright, so this is what it should look like in the end, folded in half. Open it up. It will fit nicely on the nose and under the chin, and still give you quite a bit of room between like your mouth and the mask, so that you have a little bit of space to breathe. You can use like a blue shop towel or something, fold it up and lay it inside of there, and then dispose of the blue shop towel frequently. Kind of helps keep this clean, as well as maybe providing a little bit more of a filter. But that's kind of how I've been doing it. I think it works a lot better. It doesn't seem to have the gap at the bridge of the nose and the chin, and it just gives it a nice snug fit.